Sleeping in public, terrible mistake?
Or social revolution?
This is Chris Black from Las Vegas. Let's talk about that.
Good mythical morning.
This episode is brought to you by Aura Brush. 90% of all bad breath comes from a dirty tongue, and you can clean your dirty tongue with this thing. I would show you, but it's kind of nasty, and so is the stuff that comes off my tongue, but that's why my breath smells good.
We require it of each other in our own private bathrooms to do it separately.
Yeah, we're not even in the same house.
Go to CVS, Walmart, or aurabrush.com and get you one.
Sleeping in public.
Yes, it's an issue that we want to talk about now with you. It's important.
Now, we moved to Los Angeles from North Carolina after having been in North Carolina our entire lives, pretty much. And people are like, what's it like to live in California? Well, it's different than North Carolina, let me tell you right now. And Los Angeles is a lot different than Fuquay Arena, North Carolina.
Case in point, there's more parks. There's more acidification, but then there's more parks like that you walk around. And within those parks, if you look across them, you will see people just laid out sleeping.
And we're not talking, obviously, you got homeless people who like to sleep in parks, but we're talking people with homes and people with jobs just chilling, sleeping, totally like laid out in a park, just sleeping. And it's prolific. It happens all over the city.
And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that the weather's so great here.
Yeah, it's just like, hell, I'm so sleepy. So look at the sun going down.
Yeah, you just find yourself walking somewhere, and I'm always potentially sleepy. So I can relate to these people.
That's a medical problem, you realize.
Oh, really?
Always potentially sleepy, I think, is a condition.
But it's not. I'm not always sleepy. That's a medical condition. Always potentially sleepy. It's like,
meaning you could sleep at any moment.
Yeah, if I can make a living sleeping, then I would make a good living.
There is like some sleeping Olympics, some sort of siesta contest they have in Spain, I read about, where they see how quickly you can fall asleep. But anyway, lots of people fall asleep in these parks around here, and we thought it would be a really good idea to do some hard-nosed reporting on this issue.
Right, we decided to go out to the parks and at least find one person to interview, just like, you said, like hard-hitting
I was trying to make it seem...
expose.
I was trying to make it seem like something more than it was. The reality is, people, I walked out of the studio the other day, and I looked out across a park, and I saw a dude sleeping, and I said, let's do something about this.
And this is what happened.
I'm daring Link to go and get up-close video footage of this man sleeping.
And I'm going to do that with my phone camera. Here's the park over here. And that black dot right there is a man sleeping. What do I get for doing this?
Points.
I'm starting to question whether he's actually asleep.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, he's so close to him. Oh my goodness, this is so embarrassing.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Hi.
Hey. I'm Link.
Sorry?
My name's Link.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's your name?
Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Yeah.
I'm doing a podcast on sleeping in public.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice for anyone who'd want to sleep in public?
Just do it. There's no true real advice to it. Just don't be afraid to do it.
All right, I get some points for that. You see how close I got to his face? So once you said there were points involved, I figured the closer I could get my camera to the guy's face, the more points I would get. Now, I don't know what I can exchange these points for, but I assumed that it was worth it.
I respect you more now. You've always been more willing to do stuff like that than me. It's like, I'm not that guy. I don't like to make a scene. I don't like to make people feel uncomfortable because it makes me feel uncomfortable. I was uncomfortable watching that and filming it from 200 yards away.
Now, obviously, you saw the camera was shaking. I'm a shaky person in general, but like there was adrenaline flowing through my veins, and I could not keep that camera steady.
So always potentially sleepy and shaky. Okay. We need to start making a list of this, and then we're going to diagnose you with something.
But what he said was, just do it. I think we got to the bottom of it. It's just like, what, should you sleep in public? Of course. Just do it.
This has got something to do with other aspects of my personality. Probably the same reason I'm uncomfortable going up to people who are sleeping in public is that I just am not comfortable enough. I can't get comfortable enough in public to go to sleep.
You're not sleepy enough.
No. I mean, if I was really sleepy, I could probably do it. But I'm thinking what are people thinking about me? Do I look funny? Is my mouth open weird? Is somebody going to come stick their finger in my mouth?
Yes, yes, and yes.
Is somebody going to take my wallet?
Just do it.
But you know what? I'm throwing all that aside, and I agree with this guy. What's his name?
Random sleeping dude in the park.
I agree with you, random sleeping dude in the park. We should just do it. We should be sleeping more in public. As a society, we should throw caution to the wind, find the nearest grassy spot near your home, and just go out there and just sleep.
Do it. Who's with us?
Now, it's probably -14 in Minnesota right now. Here we
Bundle
are.
up and do it.
Here we are in Southern California where it's always great and perfect weather and you can sleep outside at any moment. And we're telling you in Minnesota to go sleep in public.
I think it's warm in Australia this time of year.
Electric blanket. Get an electric blanket.
Run a drop cord, like a 250-foot drop cord, so you can get far away from your house so you won't be tempted. Well, you'll be 250 feet from your house.
But then what happens? When you sleep with an electric blanket in the snow, it melts the snow, and then it becomes like an electrical hazard.
It's not our idea. We do not condone it.
We do not endorse sleeping in public whilst it's snowing with an electric blanket. But next time the weather is suitable, you should go and find a place and just sleep. Maybe bring a friend. Maybe bring a friend and you rotate. So it's I'll sleep while you guard me. And if just in case you want to ease into it.
And if there's tickets involved, the front row of something, then that also justifies it.
Tickets?
I'm just saying. I don't know. If you're sleeping in public to get tickets, it seems like all of a sudden it's more justified.
Wasn't following you at all. Sleep in public, people. Let's do it as a culture.
Let's end this mythical morning with a spin of the whizzy wheel. Where it lands, we will close the show doing that. Rhett Frog Link. Right beside this is Link Frog.
I don't know
Rhett.
why I keep getting.
You've slapped me.
It's all going to come back on me, though. I mean, before this.
We're going to erase yours and then I'm going to frog you and slap you
Before
later.
Good Mythical Morning is over, you will have frogged me and slapped me. It'll probably completely go in your favor, but right now, I'm going to frog you. Essentially, that in North Carolina, what we call a Charlie horse is a frog, and when you get mad at somebody, you do it right in their shoulder.
Put that knuckle up.
No, I really want to go after this. I really want to do it. I mean,
and you should probably act like you're my older brother or something.
Hey, Nougat! Guess what?
Ow. The show is ending. You didn't have to frog me.
I hit bone, man. I went straight to the bone.
I heard.
That's right, it hurt.
You pierced my arm. I'm gonna have to go outside and sleep it off in public.